calling it a love song.
What is up, my awesome gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on how will your future spouse look. So we have 4 piles here today. Pile 1 says Win and Quan. Okay, sorry about like the background people talking. Pile 2 says Sag and Virgo. Pile 3 says Yeah Right. And pile 4 says Horsing Around. So these are the 4 piles. Please pick whichever one you would like to, and let's get straight into it. Okay. What is up, my awesome gemstones? It's Mary Gem and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be on how will your future spouse look. Actually I got a specific I feel like I'm not in the middle. Okay, but yeah, I got a specific like request where they say they wanted me to do like your future spouse, and then also their scent. So I'm gonna try and also get their scent as well, so definitely stay tuned for that. I'm really excited because it was a very specific request, so I'm gonna try and see if I can get their scent as well. I'll do that like whenever I can like get their scent, because I already for pile 1 it was very strong. So yeah, anyways, let's just get straight into it. I hope that whenever you're busy watching this video, you're having an amazing day, evening, all that vibe, sending love and light, and let's get into it. Okay, so pile 1, you guys chose the Win and Quan card. Okay, honestly, I love this card so much. I feel like it's one of my favorite cards in the deck just because of what it represents. But yeah, so I feel like as for the scent of your person, like I'm getting something about like you know, pine trees and like the snow for some reason. So when you first meet them, they could smell like fresh minty gum, or like, yeah, like the minty fresh gum, like, you know, when you drink apple juice and you brush your teeth and like that type of thing, like they smell like that. Or it's like they smell like snow, even though snow doesn't really have a scent, but I'm getting like that type of vibe. So there could be someone that's very hygienic, like they're always brushing their teeth, they always smell really nice, but it's just like really strong mintiness. So it's like they always smell like mouthwash, or they always smell like you know, sunlight soap. Like it isn't like a scent, like it's like sunlight soap, like, you know, dishwasher, like they smell like they just did the dishes or something. So yeah, but anyway, so as for how they will look and like how is your future spouse, just with the card alone, I was busy hearing that your future spouse could be someone that goes on like, I don't want to say benders, or like they go through episodes where like they get really intense, and then I feel like other times like your future spouse is going to be someone that's very smart and very intelligent. But I feel like there are times where like, because they're so smart, because they're so intelligent, like they're a very stable person, because Quan is someone, I think it's Wayne or Quan, but why do they mean someone that's like just really smart, and then the other person is kind of like this rebel type vibe. So I feel like there are times where like they can be really impulsive and they can just do things out of character. So I feel like your future spouse is going to be someone that is able to provide for you. They have like a really stable job, but like there are times where like they get really paranoid out of nowhere, or like they will spontaneously like buy a motorbike, or like they'll just be really spontaneous and do things really out of character. So it's actually kind of like a cool thing, because you know, you never know like what they're gonna do next. But I can see kind of like you getting a bit like, oh, like it's like you're a bit taken aback, you know, sometimes. Or you know, when you first meet them, like they just seem so normal, and then I see them saying something really crazy like, oh yeah, you know, like I was in a cult when I was 12 years old, or like them just like saying crazy things that happened to them, and it's just like so wild to imagine, because they just seem like someone that's never been through that, you know. Like honestly, your future spouse reminds me of someone that I knew. They were a Virgo. They were someone that was really soft-spoken. They were super smart, and like, I don't know, I just feel like they covered up all their traumas so well that like I just never would have guessed that they've been through so much. So I feel like your future spouse is going to seem like someone that's very boring, very like, you know, normal, but like there's definitely more than what meets the eye when it comes to this person. So, you know, the next person that you meet, if they seem really boring, I feel like that's probably your future spouse. Like they just seem like someone that doesn't do that much. They don't have a lot of, you know, interests. They're just like, you know, wake up, go to work, like that type of vibe. But the more you get to know them, the more they tell you about like their crazy lifestyle. So, you know, maybe like they used to be like a gambler, but like that was in their late teenage years or something. And then they got out of it and like they got a job and like they never do that ever again. Or like they used to have this huge aspiration of being a dancer, and then it's like that was when they were younger, and now they're a history teacher or lecturer, or like they work as an accountant. Because I know a lot of people, or like even when I speak to some adults, like they'll say, oh, you know, when I was your age, I wanted to be a model. And like when people talk about their aspirations, they say they wanted to do this, but then they do something that's like completely different, you know, like when they get older. But anyways, Spirit, how will Pal 1's future spouse look? So we got the Leo card. They definitely could be a Leo. It says, to admire me, love comes from me, joy, happiness, peace, I give you life. Okay. Your partner is someone that is very extravagant. I feel like they like the looks. They like having things that look nice. And there's someone that really does admire you. And I feel like they expect to be admired in return. There's this energy where they like competition, they like wanting up people. So it's kind of like they're always in competition with you, but I feel like it's healthy competition. They're always trying to push you to do more, do your best, you know. They have this like Capricorn and Virgo energy where they keep pushing you, you know. They could definitely be a Virgo Venus, Virgo rising, or Virgo sun. Maybe like a Leo Mercury, Leo Mars, Leo, just like a lot of Leo placements, Leo and Virgo or Capricorn. So yeah, Spirit, how will they look? Spirit, how will Pal 1's future spouse look? Okay, so they could also have really beautiful lips. I am seeing that they could be someone that changes color really easily. So like they could be someone that's really pale, and it's like in the summer like they get really tan, and then like in the spring like they get freckles or something. But I'm seeing something about like not necessarily discoloration, but their skin tone changes a lot, or they could really be into tanning as well. They could have a birthmark on like their lower lip as well. Like this is the card that I pulled out, and like I'm looking at the lips here and I'm seeing like a distinct birthmark or like a mole on their lip, or like a mole on their ear or something as well. They also could have a tattoo of like maybe like a cylinder, or like a coral, like yeah, like a coral, maybe like on the upper arm, or like they have sleeve tattoos, or like they have a tattoo like right behind their ear, or like on their neck at the back as well. And literally we have a motorbike on this thing as well, so they could own a motorbike. Or like I see you finding out that like they have a license to get a motorbike, or like they have a lot of licenses that are just really like, what? It's like, you know, when you're like 21 or something, and then, or like you're 19, and then you find out that like your friend has like all these like cards, like they have like a ShopRite card, they have a Checkers card. Okay, that's all African stuff, but like they just have all these cards to different shops, and you're like, damn, like that's adulting shit. So I don't know why they came up, but I see them having coupons and codes for like a lot of different things and brands. So yeah, they also could have a sibling, or like a relative that works in like the fashion industry, so they always wear nice clothes, or it's like they always have a plug to something as well. Spirit, how will Pal 1's future spouse look? Okay, we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we've got the star and the sun as well. So they could also be in Aquarius, or you could be in Aquarius. You could meet them during the week as well. So like, yeah, a Monday, Tuesday, or a Wednesday. And I'm seeing them wearing a shirt that looks kind of embarrassing. So they could have a wardrobe that like you kind of don't like, or like they have a top that they always want to wear but like you hate it, like you just don't like the top at all. It's kind of like, no, like it's so embarrassing, why do you have to wear this? So yeah, Spirit, how does Pile 1's future spouse look? Okay, we've got the Smurf, the fish, and the two fish card. They could have blonde hair and they bruise really easily. They could have green eyes or blue eyes. And like really, like they could have like their bones are like really, I feel like I always say the word protruding, but I can't think of any other word, okay? But like really bony shoulders or like really sharp elbows. Yeah, I'm seeing that for some reason. Very specific, okay? Yeah, they also could have been in like a car accident or an accident, and like they have a bit of discoloration on their face, or like their one cheek is bigger than the other cheek as well. Damn, why am I'm getting so much messages. Spirit, how does Pile 1's future spouse look? So we got geskok and hartseer. So geskok means shocked and hartseer means sad. There's someone that's really expressive, okay? I get the energy that when you first meet them, they could be afraid to tell you about their past because they're afraid it's going to maybe scare you away. Or like there's a lot of details about this person's past that a lot of people weren't able to look past. You know, maybe they have a criminal record or they have kids or something. But whenever they used to tell people about this certain thing, it would scare their past partners away. And I feel like they're just shocked that, you know, you didn't leave them after you found out about all this, all their trauma in the past. And I feel like that's why they really appreciate you. Let me just pull out one more oracle card. Honestly, I don't even want to stop doing your reading. Like, I just want to carry on with Pile 1, but there are other readings to do. If you'd like a personal reading from me, my details are down below, and I'm also accepting donations, okay? But yeah, anyways, Spirit, can I please get one more card, just advice in general for Pile 1 about their future spouse, okay? So we have bitch fire, stand up for yourself, period. So I feel like Spirit is saying that when you're meeting your future spouse, remember that you are a fire, you are your own person before anything, and you have to always stand up for yourself, because maybe sometimes they have a bit of a dominating energy, or it's like, I don't know, just make sure you don't lose yourself in this partnership, basically. Don't forget who you are, because, you know, you have a bitch fire. Let me check what the book says. 16. So it says, there's no better way to say it. Someone in your life is trying to burn you at the stake. Maybe you didn't give them something they wanted, or you didn't let them get away with their bad behavior. Either way, they're trying to ruin your reputation. Rest assured, your reputation will stay intact. Silence can be effective, but this is not that kind of situation. Get loud and let them have a taste of your bitch fire. Okay, so that's just, you know, some advice in general. I really hope the video resonated. I love you so much, and let's get into the next one. Okay, so Pile 2, you guys chose the Sag and Virgo card, okay? So I'm gonna try and get the scent and get like all the vibes about your future partner, your future spouse. So, okay, I'm getting lavender, and I feel like it's also because I'm seeing the color purple, but when you meet this person, I don't know why, but I'm hearing that like you could be allergic to something that they're wearing. Like you could be allergic to their perfume, or they always smell like dog or cat, and like you could be allergic to dogs or cats or something. And like I see you sneezing when you first hug them or when you kiss them, or it's kind of like they ate peanut butter and you're allergic to peanut butter, so they always have to like, I don't know, eat a breath mint or something. But yeah, either way, I'm seeing something about being allergic to something that they own, or like they always smell like, you know, new clothing when like you get it, like, you know, those coats, those furry coats. Like, I don't know if you know what the scent is, but like just get a furry coat and like smell it. Like they smell like that. Like they smell like cotton and wool. Like I don't even know how to describe it. So yeah. Their name could definitely start with an S or a G. Okay. I'm hearing that they always like slide their feet. Like they don't like walk, like they don't lift their feet up when they walk. They also could be in a wheelchair maybe, or they have a hearing aid. I'm seeing like one of the eye, like one eye could be different to the other eye. Like I forgot what it's called, but like their irises, is that the right word? But like one color is different to the other. Or like one arm could be longer than the other arm. They have very like nice arms though, you know, really strong muscular arms. They seem like a muscular person, honestly. They're kind of tall also, but lanky. Spirit, how will Pal 2's future spouse look? Okay, there could be someone that's always wearing headphones. They're always listening to music. Oh, we got the Virgo card. It says, I don't long for you. We can't change the past, but I promise to keep you alive. By thought, action, I promise. It reminds me of this one poem. So this person definitely could be going through a lot of mental health issues or just health in general. So it's like they're always in and out of hospitals, or they have certain things that they have to do for their health. Okay, there's an airplane. Okay, the airplane is gone. So yeah, I was trying to say that it reminds me of this one poem called Remember Me, and it's honestly a really sad poem. It's about this woman writing to her partner, and she's like, okay, it's really sad, but like she just says like, remember me, and at first she says like, don't forget me, always think about me, and then in the end she's like, you can forget me, like it's fine. If I can, I'll link down the poem below, but I get this energy that there's someone that is always putting you first. They're literally such a warrior, like in the sense that they worry about you a lot. I can see them being someone that's really anxious. They're always texting you, asking where are you, okay? They can be a bit of like a clingy person. They're just always worried about your safety. They maybe even get a bit jealous sometimes. They can be really intense. They have a very loud voice. Yeah. It even could be like a bit of a nasally voice. They could have like a long nose. I'm hearing like, I don't know why, but they remind me of Sheldon from Big Bang Theory, and like even Leonard for some reason. But yeah, I feel like maybe when they meet you, like they get you a ring. Like that's how you might know who they, if it's your future spouse. Like they get you a type of promise ring or like a necklace, and they tell you to always wear it. Or I see them being the type of person to be like, okay, like if they buy you a teddy bear, they'll say, okay, whenever you miss me, just hug this teddy bear. Or they always want to take your sweatshirts or your clothes just to like smell something that like smells similar to you. Or they just always want fragments of you in their life, like wherever they are. So yeah, like I'm definitely seeing matching bracelets, you know, matching something. Maybe when you first meet them, it's like the reason you met is because you guys are wearing the same t-shirt, Or you guys have the same name. You guys work in the same profession. Okay, Spirit, how will Pal 2's future spouse look? So we have the Gemini, and it says, and I still want you, even if I don't know it. Miss you, even though we haven't met. That's so interesting. So they could definitely be a Gemini as well. Also, there's a fly in my room, so sorry if you can see it like on camera. But yeah, I just feel like there's this connection between you two, and it's like they wanted you before they even knew. And they just worry about you so much. Like, they even seem like Edward, where it's like there's just this energy where they worry about you all the time, like 24/7. Like, they always want to know, like you know, your location and all that stuff. Spirit, how will Pal 2's future spouse look? How will their future spouse look? Ooh, so many cards fell out. So it says, keeping clean. Is cleaning your room a good way to forget your troubles? Will you bounce back when you experience failure? Facing defeat. Yes, it's Hannah Montana. Okay. Maybe they have a hobby where it's like, I'm seeing something about whenever they watch movies or TV shows with you, they always talk through movies, and maybe you don't like that they do that. They're a bit of like a neat freak. They're always cleaning things to like distract them from their troubles. Like, they always have to stress clean or they stress eat. There's another airplane. Oh my gosh. And there's someone that's very determined. They're very like career orientated, and like their work is very important to them. Then it says, discipline master, do you avoid him due to the punishments he imposes? So I feel like sometimes whenever you guys have arguments, there's someone that's more like they want to like be by themselves, or whenever they deal with conflict, they just like being by themselves, and that's how they deal with conflict. And maybe you're someone that's more like you want to talk as soon as the conflict arises, but they're kind of like the opposite. Okay, they have a very cute smile, like very high cheekbones. Their eyebrows could be a bit lower. Like, yeah, like hooded. I think that's what it's called, hooded eyebrows. But yeah, it's like lower. They could be a brunette as well. But yeah, I don't know why, but I'm getting like muscular. Like, I'm seeing pics or something, like a six-pack. And if they're more feminine, I feel like they have like a really small breast. Maybe their ears aren't pierced. And they always only have one hairstyle. Like, they don't change up their hairstyle that much. Spirit, how does Pal 2's future spouse look? How does Pal 2's future spouse look? How does the future spouse look? Ooh. So there could also be someone that wears a lot of watches. They're always, yeah, on their phone. They're always wearing headphones. They always have electronics on them. They carry handkerchiefs and towels. Their bag is always full like of essentials. Like, they never leave their house without their phone or a watch. They're always known for having a watch on them. Or like having an extra mask. Like, they just always have extras and like everything in their bag. It reminds me of that Amine song where it's like, I forgot what he says, but he's like, she keeps everything that I need in a purse. So yeah. But okay, let me pull out an oracle card for you. Just in general, some advice for Pal 2. Spirit, can I just get some advice in general for Pal 2? General advice for Pal 2, or even about their partner. Thank you, Spirit. General advice for Pal 2. So it says, sundress, do it for you. And look at this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman. I love her skin so much. It's so gorgeous. So yeah, I feel like Pal 2, Spirit is just saying that at the end of the day, you need to do what's best for you. Don't make any decisions based on, you know, other people, and that, yeah, you have to do what's best for you. Don't feel like you're forced to be with someone if you don't want to be with them. Don't stay longer in a relationship if you don't need to. So it says, when it comes to healing and recovery, make sure you're doing it for yourself, not for somebody else. Becoming too dependent on other people will only end in disappointment. People leave, friends drift, family members become estranged. Your reason needs to be bigger than them, and believe it or not, you are important enough to be that reason. Damn, that was intense. But yeah, so that is what I got for part 2. I really hope the video resonated. I love you so much, and let's get into the next one. I'm my life. We gon' party all night. She don't care if I die. Yeah, right, yeah, right. So pile 3, you guys chose Yeah, Right. It's a song by Joji. I will link it down below. But yeah, this person definitely is an earth sign. I'm getting Capricorn. I'm getting Virgo. I'm getting Taurus. I feel like I don't talk about Taurus enough on my channel. So to all the Taurus people out there, what is up? But yeah, I feel like definitely pile 3, your future spouse is going to be a Taurus. I see them being someone that's very stubborn. I'm sorry I had to say it. But yeah, they could definitely be someone that's very lyrical. They're very like artistic. I see them like maybe being like a journalist, or I see them yeah, I see them being a journalist. They also could be a model, because I'm seeing them like being on like a newspaper, or I see them like being on like TV for something, or they can play a lot of instruments, and like you've heard them sing and they really are talented, okay? They could work in aviation or like IT, because I am seeing like an airplane or something, or like they're really good at geography. They could be like a lecturer or a teacher. I'm seeing that they have a lot of freckles or tattoos. Their name could start with an E. Oh yeah, they're sent. They're sent. I'm hearing that like they smell like sweat maybe, or they always smell like a really strong spray. Like it reminds me of my one friend, and like she always like uses like men's spray just because it lasts longer. So I feel like it could be like vice versa. If they're masculine, they always use feminine scents because they like the smell better. If they're feminine, they prefer using masculine scents. Masculine scents. But yeah, I just see like a lot of writing. I see a lot of stories. They could be a storyteller, like a comedian. They're very funny. They also could be a lawyer. There could be someone that's like a fighter. Like I'm seeing something about wrestling, or like them having like a scar on their face. They're very strong. They like standing up for people. I'm seeing that they have a very sweet and like innocent face. Very sweet face. Like Dan Humphrey from Gossip Girl. Just like chocolate brown eyes, like this like puppy dog type face, you know, very innocent. I'm hearing that they're like a freak in the sheets. Spirit, how will pile 3's future spouse look? Or what are some details about pile 3's future spouse? So we got the INFJ. They could definitely be an Aquarius. It says some people underestimate how erotic it is to be understood. Okay. So I feel like pile 3, this is someone that you've been looking for your entire life, and it's kind of like, yeah, you feel understood when you meet them. I'm hearing that like there's something that you love and no one else ever got, but like they understand your passion for it. It's kind of like let's say your dream has always been to go to the moon, and I see you meeting this person and them kind of saying like, you know what, it's possible, like you could do it. Like I just see them believing in you. Like I see them being like maybe a motivational speaker, or just your personal, like, you know, your yes person. Like they're always encouraging you. There's someone that can be a bit closed off sometimes, very sensitive, but they don't like showing that sensitive side. I feel like they're just someone that likes to see the best in people. They always try to like analyze people. They also could work in psychology. They're always looking at people's body language. They're amazing at making friends. They're very like the life of the party. Very much so. A lot of friends, a huge family. Spirit, can I please get more details about Pile 3's future spouse? Okay, so it says Dr. Bashir and Garrick, so there could be a doctor. It says, oh my dear doctor. So yeah, I don't know why, but I keep hearing something about like them being a fighter for some reason. Obviously, I'm not promoting violence. They could have been like a child prodigy, or like very smart, very intelligent. I'm hearing that like if they work in like a shop of some sort, like I don't know, but they always take note of like a lot of things. Like I remember I watched this short film, I forgot what it was called. I think it was like, no, I don't remember. If I can, I'll link it down below. But this guy, he was a teller, a tally at a grocery store, and he spoke about how he loved his job because he could always tell what people were feeling and what they were doing just of like what they bought, and like he always took note of that. And I see your future spouse being someone that's very observant, so you could have met them while you were like maybe buying something from them, or like they were offering a service to you, and like they just like noticed that, like, you know, if someone's busy buying like 4 bottles of wine and like a lot of chips and like cool drinks and stuff, they're probably having a party. So it's just like them taking note and them like being extra observant. Then we have the ISTP. It says, I can't put it in words, please just read my mind. So again, they just want to be understood. They just want to understand you. This is someone that's very complex, okay? I feel like it's hard to kind of like gauge how they feel about a lot of things. They have like this resting bitch face, and it's just like hard to read them sometimes. Spirit, how does Pile 3's future spouse look? How do they look? How do they look? Okay, so we have the dolphin card. They definitely could have like, you know, a bigger mouth, like a huge mouth, big lips. They could be more curvy as well, or like just built like a rugby player. Like they're just built, you know. They could have like a large tongue as well, and like a really soft skin. Yeah, super soft. They also could be bald, or they always shave their head. Spirit, how does Pile 3's future spouse look? Okay, we have the lighthouse. And then at the back it says this. So they also could be like maybe have like a darker skin tone. They're very brave. You can kind of see their mental state based on how they look. They always look tired. They always have a lot of like eye bags. But they seem very confident. They always walk with their head up high. Like they just seem like someone that's very important. Like they always bring attention to them, draw attention to them. It's either like they're bald, or they have like really long hair. But I don't know why, but it feels like if they're feminine, they have short hair. If they're masculine, they have very long hair. Yeah, they also could have like a lot of wrinkles over here, so like frown lines, or like they have a lot of lines here. I forgot what these lines are called, but yeah, they could have that. And also they could be older. Definitely they could be older. Like maybe 10 years your senior, 5 years your senior. Spirit, how does pile 3's future spouse look? Okay, so then we have like the stand your ground card. They're always wearing jackets. They love wearing rings and accessories. They could be wearing red shoes when you first meet them, and they always bleach their hair or their eyebrows. They always have something in their hand, or they're always fidgeting with their hand. So yeah, and then let me pull out an oracle card for you. Spirit, can I please just get an oracle card for pile 3? Just some general advice for them. Ooh. Okay, a card already fell out. So it says castle. It's time for healing, not war. So this is just general advice for you, pile 3. And it's talking about sometimes maybe you could be going through something right now where you kind of want to cause destruction. And, you know, with pile 1 or pile 2, I pulled out a card for them, and it was like, I think it was called Bitch Fire. And basically it was saying that sometimes you need to be quiet, but like now's not the time. And then for pile 3, it's busy saying that this is a time for healing. So if you're going through something right now, like a breakup, or you feel like you just want to cause chaos and everything, Spirit is saying that it's time for healing. It's not time for war. You fought your fight. So it says, don't burn something down to the ground unless you have a plan to build something better in its place. But it's too late for that, isn't it? You got angry, you pointed fingers, you called for war, and war was exactly what you got. Now that it's time for healing and reparations, what's your plan? You need to take the same initiative and determination you had when this started, and figure it out. You never neglect your own intuition. So yeah, that is what I got for pile 3. I really hope the video resonated. I love you so much, and let's get into the next one. Okay, pile 4, you guys chose the horsing around card, okay? So, how will your future spouse look, and what is their scent, okay? Ooh, child, I got pins and needles. So, pile 4, oh my gosh, are we on pile 4 already? Wow. Pile 4, I feel like as for the scent of how they're gonna smell, what am I busy getting? I'm getting strawberry for some reason. Yeah, I'm hearing that. Or like they always wear like lemon scented something. Yeah, they always wear lemon scented something. They always smell like they job. They always smell like they job. They smell exactly how their house smells. Or they always smell like food. But like not in like a gross way. Just like they smell like they're cooking something. Or they always smell like smoke because they could be a smoker. Okay, I'm sensing that pile 4, your future spouse is going to be someone that's definitely a family person. They could have kids. They could be into adoption. So they have adopted a lot of kids. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, so pile 4, they also could be someone, so like I said, they're really like into like having a big family and like adoption. I'm seeing that like they have fish as pets. So yeah, they could definitely work in a pet shop. And yeah, obviously horses. So that's why I'm probably getting like the animal smells. They also could smell like animals. They could like maybe live on a farm or something. But yeah, like I was seeing something about them having really sad eyes, or like they always look like they're very sad. Like their face is always like down. Like they always look like I don't know, just like they always look sad. You know, they could definitely be a Cancer or Cancer rising. I'm sorry to all the Cancers, but I'm sorry, okay? I'm a Cancer too, but like Cancers can look very sad. Like even when they aren't sad, like their face just always looks sad. Like they always look like they're not having a good time. So, you know, maybe they could be autistic as well. So it's like when it comes to facial expressions and social cues, it's kind of like it's hard to tell if they're having a good time or not as well. So yeah, Spirit, how will Power 4's future spouse look? Ooh, we got the ISTJ. It says, time goes on, so whatever you're going to do, do it. Don't wait. Aww. And also, your future spouse could relate to Spock from Star Trek, Sheldon from Big Bang Theory, or Edward Cullen from Twilight. Okay, they could be similar to that vibe. So there's this energy where like they're a go-getter, you know. I feel like, I don't know why, but I keep getting a bit of sadness from them. So like you can kind of tell that they're sad, or their face really does express how they feel at all times. So it's like either you can't tell what they're thinking, or it's like you always feel like they're upset, but they aren't actually upset, okay? Because they always look upset. My word, why is my nose? This always happens whenever I do a certain pile, because like the messages are really strong. Then my nose starts getting really itchy and like, yeah. But okay, Spirit, yes, what are the messages for pile 4? How will their future spouse look? Okay, I'm seeing that they could be someone that always ties their hair up, or like it reminds me of the series of unfortunate events where this one girl, whenever she had an idea or she was going to do something impulsive, she would always tie her hair up. I don't know why, but I just got that image for this person. So maybe whenever they're going to do something impulsive, or whenever they get an idea, they always bite their lip, so like they have like lip scarring, or they always bite their nails, so like their nails are really short and stubby, or like they pick their skin, or like they pull out their hair or something. So they could have that habit as well, and like you notice that about them, and maybe you ask them that, or yeah, maybe they smoke cigarettes and like you've noticed that they always smell like smoke, or like when they don't smoke, like I said, they bite their fingers or something, or they're always like fiddling with their ear, putting hair behind their ear. They're just like always fidgeting and like rearranging things, like that type of thing. Spirit, how will Power 4's future spouse look? We got the ESFJ, and also these are personality types, so you can just Google it and maybe this could be their personality type. It says happiness, I don't know why I can't say words, okay. Happiness is only real when it is shared. And then it says Wendy Darling, Katie Heron from Mean Girls, and Anna from Frozen. So yeah, this is someone that's really sad, and I just feel like they're always trying to be happy and like share happiness with you. Okay, Spirit, how will this person look? How will Power 4's future spouse look? Whoa, we got the unknown card. That is so crazy. Like, I asked how will they look, and then we got a question mark. So maybe they're always changing up their appearance. They always look like a different person, like all the time. Yeah, I just realized. Oh wait, no. Yeah, so sometimes they're very introverted and sometimes they're very extroverted. I feel like maybe they have to dress a certain way for work or school, or like they always have to wear certain clothing for like different customs for religious purposes, or maybe like you didn't see their face for like a very long time, you know. You could have met them online, and like you always imagine how they would look, and then when you met them in person, they were different than you thought, but like you weren't disappointed. But it's just like when you read a book and you imagine how someone looks, and then you Google the photos, and then you're like, what? And then it's like, no, like that's not how I imagine them, you know. But yeah, they're always changing up their look basically, and it's like sometimes you don't even recognize them because they're always like changing. Maybe they're always changing their hair, always trying out different things. Spirit, how will Power 4's future spouse look? Okay. So we got the holding hands, the Minnie and Mickey. Just like walking, having fun. So they could have a really cute button nose, really long eyelashes. They could sometimes like shave their eyebrows, or they always wear bow ties. Or like ties in general. They like wearing funky socks. They're always wearing red shorts and belts or something. Like they always have to wear like, or they love belts. They could be a bit of a germaphobe, so they're always wearing gloves. And really dark hair. Definitely really dark hair. They like buying different shoes all the time. Spirit, how will Pile 4's future spouse look? How will Pile 4's future spouse look? So we got this skirt, the princess card, okay? They always look really sparkly. They're always gelling their hair back. Or they just seem like someone that's very like, you don't even want to touch them because they look like such a model. Like they always look so put together. They look like royalty. They even got their idea card. It's like you can just always tell when they're gonna do something that like they might regret, or like when they're upset. Spirit, how will Pile 4's future spouse look? I don't know why a lot of cards. I just keep getting sadness. Fam, I'm sorry. Your future spouse is going to be really depressed. I feel like you're going to have to help them through that a lot. Spirit, how does Pile 4's future spouse look? Yeah, they always change their appearance. Like literally all the time. They always look like a different person. They're always changing their hair, straightening it, then curling it, then gelling it, then dyeing it. Sometimes they try and look similar to you. They try and copy your clothes. They try and copy your dialect and like just how you are as a person. How does Pile 4's spouse look? Future spouse. Yeah, they're still trying to figure out their styles. So I feel like they're always going to be changing. They always look different. Maybe sometimes they get braids, other times they straighten their hair. But yeah, they're a very enthusiastic person. And then I'm going to pull out an oracle card. Spirit, can I please get a message for Pile 4? Just general advice. General advice for Pile 4. So we got the universe. We are all just stardust. So Spirit is saying that at the end of the day, it's not like, don't fixate on looks, don't fixate on this and that. And, you know, at the end of the day, we're all just stardust, you know, we're all just like human beings and we're just like on a floating rock. I don't know. Okay, let's see what the book says. So it says, okay. When we're children, we can barely comprehend the vastness of our own lives, let alone the existence of other planets. It's not long before we learn we aren't the center of the universe. We are but specks of stardust in one of many skies. However, we must all still do our part to take care of our own individual worlds, or else it throws everything else off balance. Make sure to keep balance in your life, but don't forget the big picture stuff. Recycle, don't litter, and give thanks. So yeah, I feel like Spirit is saying that if you have been fixating on like maybe your future spouse or just fixating on certain flaws you have, Spirit is saying that, you know, at the end of the day, there are bigger things to worry about, and like, you know, just be grateful for what you have, and like the odds are you're probably gonna be okay, you know? Like I remember I was talking to my one friend, like I'm basically done with the reading, but I remember I was talking to my one friend and he's an Aquarius, and like he was really feeling down and I didn't know what to say. And then I was kind of like, you're gonna be okay. I mean, like, especially because he's always talking about the odds and statistics and like that's how we talk. He's also an atheist. And then I was like, okay, well, if you look at it, like statistically you're gonna be okay. And then I was like, the odds are you're gonna be okay. And then he was like, what do you mean by that? And I was like, well, you know, you have a job, you have a family that cares about you, you live in a house. Like, statistically, if you wanted to go and get help, you could go do it. So the odds of you, you know, being okay in the future is higher than someone that wouldn't be in your position. And then, yeah, I don't know why I felt like I needed to say that, but yeah, anyways, I love you loads, and I will see you guys in the next one. If you guys have any other video requests, comment down below. I'm accepting donations, and also I'm doing personal readings. Down below are all my details. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.